Hi guys, welcome to Fretmasters Music Tuition. This is the first episode in our series of Chords You Can Use. In this lesson we'll be looking at chords in the key of C major. The chords that we'll be using today are C, D minor, E minor, F, G, A minor and B flat. Okay, so our chord formula or order for a major key is as follows. Our first chord is a major. Our second and third are minors. Our fourth and fifth are majors. Sixth, minor, and seventh, major. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, our major chord is built off the first, the third, and the fifth note of the scale. For a minor chord, it's built off the first, the flat third, and the fifth of the scale. So our difference is the flat third. So without waiting any longer, let's get into the lesson. So let's look at our chords. Our first chord is the C major chord. I'll strum that for you. Let's break that chord down. Our first finger goes on the second string, first fret. Our next finger goes on the second fret of the fourth string. And our third finger goes on the third fret of the fifth string. We strum that from the fifth string down. Our next chord is D minor. I'll play that for you. Let's break that chord down. Our first finger goes on the first string, first fret. Our second finger goes on the third string, second fret. And our third finger goes on the third fret, second string. And we play that from the fourth string down, which is our D string. I'll strum that for you again. Our next chord is E minor. Let's break that chord down. E minor, relatively easy chord. These two fingers on our second fret of the fifth and the fourth string. And we strum all the strings on for this chord. Our next chord is F major. This chord can be a bit difficult because it uses the first finger to bar the first string on the first fret and the second string on the first fret, like this. Then we bring our next finger in onto the second fret of the third string. We then bring this third finger in on our third fret of our fourth string. And with this chord, we strum from the fourth string down. Our next chord is G major. Let's look at the chord. Our first finger goes on the second fret of the fifth string. Our next finger, third fret of the sixth string. Our next finger, third fret of the first string, and we strum all of the strings. Our next chord is A minor. Let's look at A minor. Our first finger goes on the first fret of the second string, and our next finger goes on the second fret of the fourth string, and our next finger goes on again the second fret but of the third string, and we strum from the fifth string down, which is our A string. Okay, so our last chord in our key of C major is B flat major. With this chord, we put our first finger on the first string, first fret. Then we use these two fingers here and we put these fingers on the third fret, this one, on the second string and this one on the third string. And we strum this chord from the third string, this one, down. Okay, so now that we've learned all 7 chords, let's play all of them and play through the entire progression. Okay, so that concludes the first episode of Chords You Can Use. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Be sure to check back for more beginner, intermediate and advanced videos. As always, please check the description below for links to tabs and backing tracks for a couple of dollars. And thanks for watching, and see you next time.